Bank Reconciliation Statement, BRS in short. So before I give the summary of calculation related to this and some theory aspect, let me directly go and solve one of the illustrations so that you will be able to understand why do you want to learn BRS and all in practical life. On 31st March 2024, bank account of Mr. Singar Limited did not agree with the balance as per passbook on the date. And the cash book as well as passbook for the month of March disclosed the following. So Singar Limited's passbook balance as well as the cash book balance not agreed. So we have been given the cash book. Cash book is nothing but receipts and payments. Receipts and payment. So receipts otherwise may be debit and payment may be otherwise named as credit. Okay, usually in case of cash book we call this being the receipts and payment only. Okay. And especially in cash book, only bank column is the matter. As per our prepared cash book, we came to know 17,000 rupees is recoverable from the bank, or we have around 17,000 rupees in bank. Okay, if 17,000 rupees we have in bank means it's a debit balance as per our understanding. Right, in case of passbook, this is nothing but the record maintained with the banker as per the data available with them in their own pass statement or passbook. Currently, we don't have the passbook, only pass statement. Monthly statement is there, no? That's called pass statement. If I deposit, okay, all these things are going to be debited. Is that okay? Debited. For the banker's view, it may be credit side. So, if I give 1,000 rupees to you, then automatically I tell that you are liable to me. You are being the debtor. For you, I am being the creditor. So, you are my debtor and you say that I am being your creditor. Similarly, the amount deposited into the bank as well as withdrawn from the bank, both may be considered as deposit will be considered as receipts and withdrawal will be considered as payments. Okay, that will be shown in the debit and credit side, but banker's view will be totally different. All the receipts what we post here being the debit is nothing but shown in the credit side. In the credit side. All the credit separation, I came to know we have around 17,000 rupees cash balance, bank balance in our bank account. But as per the passbook prepared by the banker, we came to know 12,950 rupees is available in passbook. So these two are not matching. These two are not matching. So balance as per cash book prepared by me as well as balance as per the thing in the credit side here. Withdrawal is debit, deposit will be the credit. And all the credit items will be shown in the debit side. If it is matching, then we don't have any disparity. If it is not matching, then definitely we'll have the disparity. It's our duty to find out and write in a statement form. We are not going to rectify because it's not rectification of error. It's just for knowing what's the reason for the differences. It's nothing but the treatment. We treat differently and bankers treat differently. Banker will get some additional data we don't get. And we may have some additional data that banker may not be aware about. So because of these reasons, the values are not matching. Now you have to find out the reasons for the mismatching values and prepare as a statement that is called bank reconciliation statement. For that, 17,000 is the balance. This is nothing but balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book. You have money in the bank, then it's called debit. You have withdrawn money more than what you have deposited, then it's called overdraft. Overdraft will be in the credit side. Clear? And balance as per the banker as on the last date being 12,950. 12,950. You are required to prepare bank reconciliation statement without preparing amended cash book. Okay. So I'll just explain the amended cash books later on. Here we directly prepare the cash book only, means BRS only. Is that okay? So we know that these two are matching. Now it's our duty to find out the reasons. As already told you, these items, the debit items should be in the credit side and credit items should be in the debit side. This is the logic. So opening balance being 10,000. As per the balance prepared by the banker also showing the same. it's a debit balance, and for the banker's view, it is 10,000 rupees. There is no any mismatch in the opening balance. Opening balance, we don't have any mismatch. And receipt side 5,000 rupees. Similarly, there is a deposit 5,000 rupees, not a reason for the mismatch. And cash 5,000 rupees and the same cash 5,000 rupees remains cancelled or properly recorded. And B and Co in receipt side, and similarly B and Co in credit side here are matching. Now C and Co 3,000, we don't have such a 3,000 value here, so this will be a mismatching item. Mismatching item. That's how you can find out the mismatching items. And in case of X limited, 4,000 rupees in the credit side should appear in the debit side. So we can find out there is equivalent debit value for the same 4,000 rupees. So got eliminated. Cash 6,000 and cash withdrawal 6,000 got matched. Check 3,000 rupees, but the check information is missing here. This check information is missing here. There is no parallel. So these are the two reasons for mismatching. These are the two reasons for the mismatching. Similarly, in the bank, this 3,000 has means 3,000 available in the debit side is not having any parallel value in the credit side of the cash book. Similarly, this 2,000 also we don't have parallel transaction in the payment side of the cash book. This 6,000 and this 500. These are the four items not having equivalent values in the payment side of the cash book, also be a reason for the mismatch. Similarly, in the deposit side, credit side, this 1,000 equivalent value is not available there, and delimited 7,000 also not available there, another 50 rupees also not available. So I marked down those things not having equivalent record in cash book as well as passbook in the other side. Means in cash book, if you record in debit side, it should be shown in the credit side of the passbook. If it is not so, that will be the reason for the mismatch. Before you solve the illustration, I just give a magic light to prepare a small working note. By preparing the small working note, you can get the answer easily. See the working note. Cash book and passbook. Just write all the missing datas. This is tallying, no problem. Okay, this is tallying, no problem. Apart from that, missing data being here 3,000 rupees and here 3,000 rupees. Similarly, here 3,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 6,000 rupees. Put together. Similarly, in credit side, come on, 11,050. So BRS in short, BRS in short. Okay, we start with balance. Cash book, how much? 17,000. This is what? Debit balance. Am I right? This is debit balance. If you start with the debit balance, add the opposite sides. Credit balances should be added. What is the value of credit balance? And you have to subtract debit balances. What is the value of the debit balance? 14,100. Come on, do the ultimate calculation. Are you getting this value or not? You are not getting. You are not getting, right? What's the value you are getting? 1,000 rupees difference is there. If you are not able to find out, then cross verify whether total are correct. Total are correct. Totals. This total, what about this total? 30. 30,000, right? What about total of this one? So from this it is very clear. In the debit side of cash book, shown 1,000 rupees lesser. 1,000 rupees lesser. Then it is called casting error. While totaling, you made a mistake. Have you total lesser value or more value? Lesser value. In case if you total lesser, that amount should be posted to the other side. So the value shown in the debit side lesser means you have to write that same 1,000 rupees in the credit side here. If you post that 1,000 rupees here, then this value becomes 12,050. You make it 12,050. Now come on, find out the ultimate value. Are you getting this? Which side? Oh, overcast. Okay. I thought it's undercast. Okay. So as it is being overcast, that overcast should be posted on the same side. Okay. 29,000 but posted as 30. Overcasting. Point number D. Overcasting. Overcasting posted in the same side, but undercasting is posted in the opposite side. Here what happened? It's undercasting. Total is 29, but total as 30 means overcasted. I thought it's undercasted. No, overcasted. Total higher should be posted at the other side here. Now this value should be 15,100. Am I right? This value is 11,050. Yeah, come on. Credit side value being 11,050. Debit side value is 15,100. Now we'll be getting this value 19,000, 12,950. So if you start with, remember, cash book balance, then the balance what you get after adding and subtracting will be called as passbook balance. If you start with the debit balance, as per the passbook, it should be credit balance. Yes, you got this 12,950 in passbook credit side. What we have arrived is correct. Clear? Sir, can I start with balance as per passbook, sir? Yeah, of course. If you start with the balance as per passbook, as on the year end or period end being 12,950, what about this one? Credit balance. If you start with credit balance, the opposite side should be added. What should be added? And same side should be subtracted. What is the total of debit side value? 1500 is added. Same side value 11,050 is subtracted. Then the ultimate value you will get here is 17,000. What balance is it? If I start with the passbook balance, you will get the cash book balance. If you start with the credit balance, then ending with debit balance. Hope you will be now able to understand. So for the rough calculation, you will get the answer faster. Will not be any complications. Locate all the mismatching items and add all the debit values and credit values from the rough note. Okay, rough work. And start with one of the balances and find whether it's a debit or credit. If the starting balance being debit, you have to add the credit items and subtract the debit items. And vice versa. In case the opening being credit balance, you have to add the debit and subtract the credit, so you get the balance comfortably. There will not be any problem here. Clear? Hope now you'll be able to understand. Now, a proper BRS statement requires all the purpose to be explained. What are they? Let's see one after one. What about this 3,000? This 3,000 is nothing but receipts from C and Co. This 3,000 is nothing but payment to Y Limited. This 1,000 is nothing but overcasting in the debit side. Debit side total is totaled higher by 1,000. That's called overcasting. And this 3,000 is nothing but EMI deducted. EMI deducted. And this 2,000 is called check related. And 6,000 is check dishonored. Check dishonored. Okay, the 100 relates to bank charges, check return charges. And this 1,000 related to the dividend received. And this 7,000 related to delimited. Okay, this is receipts and payment. In banks, no, bank passbook, this side is receipts and this side is payment. Actually, this is debit side, this is credit side, this is debit side, this is credit side. But for us, all the things posted in the debit side in our cash books are receipts. All the items posted in the credit side of the passbook is our receipts. Clear? Receipts, and payments. And here is another 50 received interest. Now I have to give a summary here. How to write the summary here? Let's see. We'll start with what? This one. This one. Balance as per cash book. The value being 17,000 debit balance. Add. What are the items are going to be addable? Credit side items are going to be addable. One is 3,000 rupees. What does it mean? What does it mean? Y Limited, we made a payment to Y Limited, or we issued the check, but he has not encashed by depositing the check in the bank. If I give you some check, you have to go and encash it from the banker, right? So once I give the check, immediately I write this as a payment, but you can encash only later period. Probably you can encash after the holidays or as per your conveniences, may take 2 or 3 days. As you are not encashed, the banker has not recorded that. That may be the reason. So check presented for, this will be named as check presented for payment, presented for payment, but the payee not collected, but not collected. Clear? Similarly, the dividend and delimited. So another one is dividend received. Dividend received. Value being 1,000 rupees. Another one is, in our bank we have the balance, right? So banker gives us small interest. That's the revenue for us. Interest credited, 50 rupees. What about the 7,000, sir? What about that 7,000? Okay. D might have deposited the check in the bank without my knowledge. You can transfer, right? Sometimes you transfer your fees to my personal account. Unless you state, how will they know that you have deposited? The same happens, D Limited has deposited in my bank account without my knowledge. So this is nothing but check deposited in cash, but not recorded in cash book. Check deposited into bank, but not recorded in cash book. The value being 7,000. 4 items. The total of 4 items is 11,050. So we'll start with 17,000 debit. With that, this 11,050 should be addable. Now minus items. What are the minus items we have now? Check and recorded, but not collected by the banker. There is no proper record in the bank side. Means I have shown that in my books, but banker has not shown. So check received and deposited, but not collected, okay, by banker. Banker has not collected and deposited in my account, but not collected by bank. This value being 3,000. What about this one? Overcasting in the receipt side of the cash book. If there is any overcasting, it's an error. Should be posted on the same side. Okay, overcasting means should be posted on the same side. Undercasting should be posted on the other side. So I post that here. Overcasting in receipt side of cash book. This value being 1,000. Here, EMI. What does it mean? We might have borrowed. For the borrowings, I have instructed my banker to release the month-on-month payment from my bank account without my knowledge. That's what about the standing instructions. Sometimes on the due date, banker will settle my dues. Sometimes, as per my instruction, banker will collect some revenue on behalf of me. So he is my custodian to collect and settle for my receipts as well as payment. Similarly, I informed the banker to pay the EMI now and then. So I borrowed the loan from the banker for the house property, whatever it may be. For that month on month EMI should be payable. I instructed the banker. So month on month you just release the payment for this without my consent. Then this is called standing instruction. This is called standing instruction. As per my standing instruction, bank made the payment, but I totally forgot and not posted in my books. So EMI payment. EMI payment. Clear? EMI payment. Standing instruction. So 3,000 rupees posted only in the passbook without my knowledge. What about this one? Check 2,000 rupees. We have issued the check and the party encashed, but we missed to show in our books. We missed to show in our books. So that will be related to the check. Okay. Check issued and paid by banker, but not shown in cash book, the value being 2,000 rupees. Apart from that, one of the check we issued got dishonored. Okay, one of the check got dishonored. We received a check that got dishonored, so check dishonored. So also appears only in the cash book, not parallel entry in the passbook. Check dishonored. Check dishonored. Okay. This value being 6,000. Check dishonored being 6,000. And bank charges. So bank renders lots of services, and for that they demand the charges for the ATM and all. There may be charges. Similarly, here also there is a bank charges. So post that here, bank charges. Bank charges. So in this case, as our check got dishonored, banker demanded a small payment for that. So that is called discharge. It means dishonor charges. So here that 100, if I subtract that 15,100 from this value, 17,000 plus 11,050 minus 15,100, you will get the other books balance, 19,000, 12,950. So this is nothing but balance as per as we started with the cash book ends with passbook, and as we started the debit balance and ends with credit balance. Is that okay? So these are the main points to be noted here. Now I'm going to group the reasons here. By 4 ways, right? So one of them being okay, this one. Clear? What about these things? All these things are related to the check. The reason for the disagreement can be classifiable into 4 broader classifications. One of them being check related. Second one is all about standing instructions. I instructed the banker, there may be some revenue collect without my knowledge. You don't need to wait for me. Collect and encash means deposit my books of accounts. If there is any payment, I instructed the banker to release the payment without my knowledge. I can know whether amount is received or paid only when the banker says so, or bank statement means shows that. So on receipt of the bank statement, I came to know these things are receipts and payments. So for the as per the standing instruction, that will be the second part here. Dividend receipt, and EMI payment. These are the standing instruction, receipts and payment. Second part. Okay, second part. Third one is all about banker can collect on behalf of me some receipts. Sorry, bank may give some credit for the amount available in the banks. Bank may demand some charges also. Sir, I am rendering lots of services for you. I may deduct some. So SMS charges as well as pass sheet. You lost your passbook, you want fresh one. So for that, you want checkbook. For that, I need some extra money. For all these things, the banker will demand some money. So those things are called the bank charges as well as I have the balance in bank account. So banker remits a small interest for that amount. So that will be the revenue. These are bank's credits as well as debits. Bank gives this money and bank takes this money. Okay, bank charges is nothing but amount taken by the banker. Third reason for the disagreement. The last reason for the disagreement being errors. The errors may be due to undercasting or overcasting, or sometimes it may be totally forgotten to be posted or posted twice in the same side or posted in the other side. So these are the things can be grouped into undercasting and overcasting in rough work. Usually, check received and deposited but not cleared, but not encashed by the banker. That's a point number one. I received and recorded as receipts in my passbook, in my cash book, but I deposited, but the banker not collected, but not at all deposited. Whatever it may be not shown in the books of banker. So that will be the reason. Another one is check I issued but not presented for payment. The banker has not paid. I paid, but as per my requirement, banker has not paid. So this is the check related. Again, this one. Check issued but not presented for payment but not recorded in cash book. These two. I issued the check for the payment, but I forgot to show that in my books, or it is not paid properly, not recorded in cash book, and but not presented for payment. I issued, but the payment is not done by the banker. Similarly, check received and deposited. I received the check and deposited, but and cleared but not recorded in cash book, but not recorded in the cash book. It is shown only in the passbook. So these are the things shown only in the cash book. Okay, these check related received shown only in the means receipt side. Check shown only in the payment side without corresponding record in the passbook. Similarly, check shown only in the payment side, not corresponding value here. Check received and shown only in the bank passbook, not corresponding value here. Sometimes there may be chances of the check dishonor. When we receive the check, we post that value here, and on dishonor that will be posted the other side. So these are the three items are there. Okay, these are the three items are there for the check related. And sometimes we have the standing instruction receipts and payment. We have instructed for collecting some revenue, and we instructed the banker to make some bills to be payable on due date without my knowledge. The receipts and payment made as per my instruction as in the due date, but I am aware about those things only when I receive the passbook or pass statement. Until that time, I don't get this value. And B is all about sometimes bank may charge for interest on overdraft. If I have negative balance in the banker, they demand interest. And sometimes the banker will issue ATM card, and sometimes the check may be dishonored. Sometimes you may ask for some other special requirement. For all these things, bank will debit my books. A small fees is collected by the banker is called bank debits. And as I have some balance in the bank, no, they will offer us interest. So that is called bank credit. Okay. These are the three items we have to group here. So one is all about check related. Check related. This block will be called as check related. Okay. You can very easily guess this. And this will be called as bank debits and credits. Bank debits and credits. Okay. The last one is all about standing instruction receipts and payment. Okay. And of course, you have to understand overcasting as well as undercasting too. So these are the reasons we have for the disagreement of the balance as per cash book, and add what the check related bank credits standing instruction. Similarly, what debit items check related bank debits standing instruction, only these three. Apart from that, we have overcasting, undercasting, and all. So you have to adjust those things. So with that, you can easily understand to solve this illustration. So what you have to do? Now, yes, once again, here I have given start with balance as per cash book or balance as per passbook. It's your choice. And find out what should be the balance, whether it's a debit or credit in the beginning. From there, you can do the plus or minus. List out the discrepancies: check related, bank charges, bank credits related, standing instruction, receipts and payment, error related. These are the four reasons are there. Based on the four reasons, you can group this. This is the rough work where this will be called as debit balance, this will be called as credit balance. Okay, so what do you do? Start with the opening balance. If the opening balance being debit, you have to add credit balances and subtract the debit balance to get the close balance with the other book, balance with the other book. So if I start with balance with cash book, if I start adding the credit side and debit side, you'll get the balance as well, cash book. Usually if I start with, passbook, if I start with the debit, I end with credit balance. Of course, there may be some differences also. We'll see all those things one after one. Hope if you are able to understand this concept, let me know so that I'll move on with some basic illustrations. The second question I'll solve at the last. Then I'll directly start with the question number 3 onwards. All the comprehensive illustrations are going to be solved in simple shortcut notes so that it will be mastered with this chapter. Come on, make a note of it. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, else I'll move on to the next illustration. Question number 2, I solve this at the last, or I ask you to solve it yourself. Right. Directly I'll move on to the question number 3. So what you have to do? I'm not going to prepare the complete BRS statement here. I'm going to give you a format to get the answer quickly. Okay. So what do you do? Rough work. Open the cash book as well as passbook. That's all. Okay. Cash book and passbook. Then from the following particulars, prepare BRS showing the balance as per cash book as on 31st of March 2024, the books of XYZ company as on the date. Now we have been given balance as per what book? Passbook. If we have the balance in cash book, it means we have the debit balance in our bank. And similarly, as per the passbook, if there is a balance in cash, then it's called credit balance. So this is credit balance. Hope you will be now able to understand. Clear? Also given here. The statement like. If we have the balance amount in bank, as per the cash book, it should be debit balance. If I have balance in bank, as per the passbook record, it should be the credit balance. Is that clear? If you don't have the balance in your bank, you have withdrawn money more than amount available there, then it will be named as overdraft. In case of overdraft, as per the cash book, the balance should be the credit because I'm liable to settle to the banker, so liability will be a credit balance. And bankers view it's an asset for them. They have to recover it from us, no? So that's why it is debit balance. So you have to understand the opening balance being the debit or credit. In case if the balance is as per cash book, then it's a debit balance. Balance as per passbook means it's a credit balance. In case of overdraft balances, the inverse will be true. Is that okay? So with this small information, now you can proceed with this one. So third question. Balance as per passbook, rupees 8,000. Okay. I'll start with the balance as per passbook. Balance as per passbook. How much is that? 8,000. What balance is that? Credit. What you have to do to get the other balance? Add the debit minus the credit. Automatically you will get what? Balance as per. We start with passbook means we end with cash book. If we start with credit balance means we end with debit balance. Now to find out what are the items are going to be added, what are the items are going to be subtracted, we need to use this rough work here. Cash book as well as passbook. Now write one after one. Check deposited but not credited by the banker. Receipts and payment. Receipts and payment. But anyhow, the left hand side will be debit totally, right hand side will be totally named as credit side. Check deposited means receipts. I received and deposited in my bank. So second one, check related. I deposited in the banker, but there is no proper record in the passbook. I have shown that value in the receipt side, but it is not shown in the receipt side of the passbook. Clear? Third one, come on, guess. Check issued but not presented for payment. Third one. I issued the check, means I paid, but it is not shown in the passbook. It's not shown in the passbook. Clear? Come on, tell me. Check deposited into the bank without recording in cash book. What happens here? Come on, tell me where it should be posted. Credit side of the passbook. So it may be received. So fourth being shown deposited into the bank means receipts in the bank column of the bank passbook, not shown in the cash book. Not shown in the cash book. Without recording in cash book, it is missed to be recorded in cash book, but shown only in the passbook. Fifth, this is also check related. Fifth. Okay, what about this one? Check issued to creditors, but not recorded in cash book. Where it will come? Check issued. Payment side. Payment side should be posted here and here, but what they have done? Okay, not recorded in cash book. Missed to be posted here, they have posted only here. So check is posted only in the payment side of the passbook, value being 700. Not corresponding postings done date. So check related 4 items. Either you may post only in the receipt side of the cash book without the receipt side of the passbook, or shown only in the payment side of the cash book without the payment side of the passbook, or shown only in the receipt. So that's why these are the reasons for the disagreement of these two balances as per cash book as well as passbook. Hope you will be now able to understand these 4 items. Check related. Now, dividend collected by the banker. What is that? Where will it come? Passbook receipt side, because as per the standing instruction, banker collected, not recorded in the cash book. 6. Check. Amount collected for the dividend 100 rupees. Sorry, receipt side. Very good. Now we got it. So 6, receipt side, dividend. You received check dividend 100 rupees. Debtors directly deposited into bank but not recorded in the cash book. What does it mean? Receipt side where? Only in passbook, not recorded in cash book. So only in passbook, not in cash book. 7th item. Who deposited this? One of our debtors made a payment. Debit side of cash book was undercashed by 1000. How can you rectify this? If anything shown undercashed, the value should be posted the other side. Okay, if it is overcasted, then it should be shown in the same side. So here it is being the undercashed, that too in cash book. Which side? Debit side. So naturally you have to post that in the credit side of the cash book, value rupees 1000. Okay. Item number 8, undercashed in the credit side. Come on, tell me. 9th one, bank charges. What does it mean? Debited in passbook, not recorded in cash book. Debited means in the debit side. So here 50 rupees but not shown in the cash book. Number 9, bank charges. And bank met bill payable for rupees 1000 on 1/3/24 under advice to the firm on 2/4/24. What does it mean? Where to post? Come on. Where will it come? Bank met a bill payable. A bill is paid by the banker as per my instruction. On which date? 31st March, the last date of the reconciliation date. So we are going to reconcile as on the date. And the last date, banker paid for our bills payable. Okay, our bill. But what happened? I have not been informed about that. So I have not recorded that. He intimated to me only 2 days after. So it means payment side, it may be posted 1000 rupees, but not recorded in our cash book because we are not aware about this one. So it's not intimated to us. So I have not posted this. So 10th one, bills payable paid. And 11th one, a bill for rupees 2000 discounted to 1090 returned dishonored by bank, noting charges being 10. Okay, bill dishonored. In case of bill dishonored, come on, guess. How many of you can guess it properly? Come on. Text me. Online students can text me in online. Come on, make it faster. First choice given to foundation students. Come on, tell me. Hmm? What? Payment side, okay. What to write? What to write? Dishonor. Tell me. Hmm? What is the value? What is the value? Don't refer the answers. Tell me. Online students, come on, guess. Why? So once the bill dishonored, got it noted, thereafter the bill value will be inclusive of noting charges. Discounted value will not be a matter. It's amount actually collected at the time of discounting. On dishonor, the original value 2000 plus any charges you paid for noting should also be addable. So here 2010 will be the correct answer. So unless you understand the bill of exchange, you cannot touch this point. And 12th one, a bill for rupees. Okay. A bill for rupees 1000 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book without recording the discounting charges. Come on, guess. Hope now you'll be able to understand this concept. Srimati, are you able to understand the 11th point? Now come on, guess for the 12th one. 12th one. Make it faster. A bill for rupees 1000 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book without recording the discounting charges. Twelfth one. 100 rupees. Okay. Clear? Now, a bill for rupees 1000 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book without recording the discounting charges. So this point, bill for rupees 1000 discount with the bank is entered in the cash book. Okay. I think there's small error in the text. Okay. What happened, when you discount with the banker, what is journal entry? Bank account debit, discount account debit to BR account. 1000 amount collected is 900. 100 rupees is the discount. In bank they will record at 900, but here it should be 900. No, but they have recorded at rupees 1000 wrongly. Clear. A bill for rupees 1000 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book without recording the discounting charges. Banker will record 1000 minus 100, 900 as the amount. Okay, I think here, no, sorry, this will be here. Okay, I'll make a correction. 12th one here. Bill discounted 900 rupees, but shown here as how much? Bill discounted rupees 1000. Am I right? So in our receipt side we shown at 1000, but in the receipt side of the passbook shown at 900 rupees. We forgot to subtract the 100 rupees. Actual amount should be only 900, right? But we have shown this as 1000. That's a error. Now I am neutralizing this. 900 correct. Only another 100 rupees is the error for bill discounted. Is that clear? Hope now you'll be able to understand the logic. So while recording in my book, I show the value being 1000. How do you show this? You have to show only 900 rupees here, but it is shown as 1000 wrongly. Another 100 rupees excess. So 100 rupees excess in the debit side is overcasting like. Now come on, do adding of all the debit side as well as adding the credit side in total. Total the debit side as well as credit side. What's the total of debit side? 4,860. Total of credit side 4,200. Add the debit value 4,860. Subtract the credit value 4,200. Ultimately, you will get the balance as per cash book. How much is that? 8,660. This question number 3 is one of the interesting illustration because of these two reasons. So rest of the other things we already studied. What are the reasons are there? First 4 items are related to check. In one case, check shown only in the debit side of the cash book. Another one is credit side of the cash book. So other case, debit side of the passbook and credit side of the passbook. So 4 adjustments were given in the very first. And standing instruction receipts. These are the 2. And there is an error, undercasting, overcasting error. And bank charges, bank debits and credits. Apart from that, there is a standing instruction payment. This is standing instruction. This is standing instruction receipts. This is standing instruction payment. This is bank charges or bank debits. Okay. And these two related to the bill will be the most important case in this illustration. So you have to understand the 11 and 12 along with the bill of exchange chapter, else you will be getting trouble here. Unless you know strongly the bill of exchange chapter, the 11th and 12th is pretty tough. Clear? Come on, make a note of it. If you are clear, then let me know so that I will move on to the next illustration. Try to solve the question number 4. Join with me in solving this illustration. So what do you have to do? Rough notes. Cash book and passbook. The following is a summary from cash book. of Mrs. Mitra Trading for the month of September 24. Opening balance, closing balance. Closing balance being 1060. Is that okay? A complete set of receipts and payments given with the opening balance, receipts added, payments subtracted to find out the closing balance. This is nothing but balance as per cash book. Debit balance. Debit balance. So, balance as per cash book 1060 being the debit balance. Then what you have to do? Add. Come on, tell me. You have to add what? Credit balance. What should be subtracted? Same balance should be subtracted. Then you will get what? As we started with the cash book, usually we will get balance as per passbook. Usually, if it is being the debit in the beginning, closing should be credit, but not necessarily. Not necessarily. We'll understand that concepts later on. Clear? On investigation, it was found that bank charges 35 were not entered in the cash book. Usually, bank charges posted only in the passbook. Receipt side, payment side, receipt side, payment side. Bank charges is the payment shown only in which book? Passbook. So here one bank charges value being 35. Clear? Second one, a check 47 issued to supplier was entered by mistake as a receipt in the cash book. Very interesting one. So now error as well as check related. Guess and tell me answer. Guess and tell me. What might have done here? How this will have the impact? Guess the posting first. Guess the posting. How this could be posted in cash book and passbook. Then thereafter you can guess. Just similar to the rectification errors like first. Check 47 issued to supplier. Issued to the supplier means it should be in the payment side. Supplier is creditors. We issued the check to one of the creditors, value being 47. Corresponding entry should be where? In the payment side, no. But was entered by mistake on the receipt side of the cash book. In cash book, they have shown this in the receipt side. So as you know that in cash book, if it is receipt side means in passbook, it should be payment side. But the payment I wrongly posted in the receipt side, but banker has posted properly in the payment side. So both will have the impact. Both will have the impact. Is that okay? 94 rupees. 94 rupees should be now subtracted from this balance. 94. This 47, this 47, 94 will be the debit item should be subtracted. Should be subtracted. Is that clear? Are you able to guess this? Are you able to guess this? Come on. Again, make it faster. A check 47 issued to the supplier. Issued to the supplier, definitely banker will record only the payment side. Okay. To the creditor 47. Cross verify whether the money is available or the amount is posted in the payment side. No, sir. It is posted in the receipt side. So wrong. The correct one should be here. It should be posted. If it is posted properly in the payment side of the cash book, there will not be any tension. Correct. But wrongly it was posted in the receipt side. Keep as it is. I am not going to rectify. I am going to adjust the errors. Means I am going to record that in the statement. Okay, reconciliation statement. That's all. Let's move on to the third one. Is that clear now? A check 81 was returned by banker marked as referred to drawer, but it is not entered in the cash book. What does it mean? A check of rupees 81 was returned by the bank marked referred to drawer. Returned by whatever name may be is nothing but dishonor only. Okay. refer to drawer, maybe there may be a mismatch of the handwriting, or the check may get expired. Any check you issue will have the validity for only 3 months. So I totally forgot to deposit in the bank, and after 3 months only I realized, oh my god, this check is there, I can encash. The moment I deposit, already 3 months over now, the bank will not encash. So such a way, the check may be dishonor. This is nothing but dishonor only. This is nothing but dishonor only. In case of dishonor, should be posted in the payment set of the cash passbook. Third one, dishonor of check. Parallelly, it should be posted here, but what happens? Not entered in the cash book. Shown only in the passbook, not entered in the cash book. Entered in one of the books and missed to be posted in the other book will be a reason for the disagreement. That's all. The balance brought forward in September 2024 should have been 1510 for 570. Balance brought forward. What does it mean? How can you adjust this? Make it faster. Make it faster. How to adjust this? So online students, come on, get the answer. Srimadi, Pradeepa, Sabira, make it faster. Fourth one, how can you adjust this? Yeah, any guess? So 63 is recorded less. Okay. 1570 is the balance. The balance given in the cash book. They are talking about this balance. Actually, it should be 1570, but shown as 1005, not 7. 63 rupees shown lesser. Lesser means under cash. Under cash should be posted which side? The other side. As receipt side undercasted, it should be posted the other side. Here, fourth one being undercast 63. Undercast 63. Fourth one is over. Fourth one is over. Clear? Now, check paid to suppliers 214, 70, 330 have not been presented for payment. Come on, tell me. How to record this? Have not been presented for payment. What does it mean? Not recorded in bank account. Passbook doesn't show this. So all the three is recorded only in which book? Cash book. That too where? In the payment side. In the payment side, fifth transaction, add up all these things, check related. We issued around 3 checks, 214, 70, 330. Don't want, you no need to show it separately. You can combine all these things. 614 shown in the payment side, but not shown in the passbook. Not shown in the passbook. Sixth one, deposits of 1542 on 30th September were cleared by bank on this date. What does it mean? We have deposited in our bank. So as per the deposit information, it's a receipt. I may post that in the receipt side of the cash book. But when did the banker record? 2nd October. We are going to prepare the BRS on which date? 39. As on the 39, banker has not recorded. As on the 39, banker has not recorded. It means I could have recorded only in my cash book 1542, banker not recorded. Banker not recorded. So, sixth one. Check related. Check related. Now, seventh one. The bank charged a check wrongly to Mitra Trading rupees 92. Come on, tell me. What does it mean? What does it mean? Charging means, what is called charging? Charging means payment or debit. Okay, payment. Okay, levying or debit expenses. Actually, the check is for some third party's name, but wrongly charged in our passbook. So, seventh one, error, wrong debit in our book. Okay, check related. This is not my check at all. Some third party issued the check for 92 rupees. Banker has debited that 92 from my account. It's whose mistake? Banker's mistake. Banker's mistake. So it's banker mistake. I have not shown in my cash book. I have not shown that in my cash book because I'm aware about that. So I'm error free. It's a banker's mistake. Bank statement shows overdraft of 107 on 30th September 2024. So what about the bank's balance? 107 overdraft. If it is being overdraft, what does it mean? We don't have the balance in our bank account. If we have the balance, then it's a balance only. We have withdrawn the amount more than what the amount available in the bank is called overdraft. In case of overdraft, this will be what balance? Debit balance. So balance as per passbook, it is not balance as per passbook. I am going to correct it. It is not balance as per passbook. It's overdraft as per passbook. The value being 107. Starting with the bank balance, proper balance, and ending with overdraft means starting with the debit means ending should also be debit balance. Ending should also be debit balance. Is that okay? So we have the balance in our bank as per the cash book, so debit balance. But as per the banker's record, 107 seems to be overdraft. So in case of overdraft, that will be called as what balance? What balance? Yeah. Overdraft as per the cash book is credit, overdraft as per the passbook is debit balance. In this case, we have these two scenarios. Balance as per cash book, overdraft as per passbook. So starting also debit balance and ending also debit balance. Is that clear? Favorable in our cash book and overdraft in passbook. Overdraft in passbook. Yes, Noah. Now come on. Total the debit side value and credit side value. What's the total of debit side value? Make it faster. 1,840. 44. Okay. What about the credit balance? 677. Okay. You add the credit balance 677. Subtract 1844. What's the value you are getting? You get negative 107. Alright. As the value being negative, to remove that sign, the credit is replaced with the debit. Credit is replaced with debit. So if you are adding and subtracting, the end balance should be also positive in usual case. If it is being the negative, end value may be debit is converted into credit like. Debit is converted into credit, credit is converted into debit. Okay, clear? Hope now you will be able to understand this logic. The question is not over it. The question is not over it. Why? What is required here? What is required here? Show what adjustments will you make in the cash book and prepare BRS. So you have to prepare the adjusted cash book and then prepare the BRS. But we prepared BRS directly. It's not the correct way. We have to prepare the adjusted cash book and then prepare the BRS. How can you prepare the adjusted cash book? Right. Among these items, leaving the checks, all other items will be incorporated in the cash book. Two items are not going to be adjusted. One is check related. Second one is also banker's error. Okay, banker's error. See what happens in your examination. Out of 10 questions, you answered 9 questions. You are having some doubt with the 10th question. Hmm? MCQ question. You answer 9 questions, 1 question doubt. Suddenly, your friend's paper is visible. Hmm? For the 10th question, the answer is D. He posted. You are pretty sure he knows this answer. What will you do? What will you do? Immediately, sir, I am very genuine, sir. I don't want to correct myself. Or would you like to correct it? Immediately put a tick mark for D. Very happy then. But your friend made a wrong in second question. Okay, will you call and tell him? Will you call him and tell him? Naturally, not so, right? So if it is your side error, you locate it by seeing your friend's paper, you immediately correct it. If the error is in your friend's paper, you will be silent. If I am getting caught, what happens? The same here also. If the error is in your side, before the preparation of BRS, you rectify. Why? Showing the BRS to your boss. Sir, this 1,000 rupees, no, I made wrongly in the book, sir. The boss immediately says, I will now give the salary wrongly lesser value. Your salary is 25,000 now. By mistake, I will pay you only 20,000 rupees. So what will you do then? You want to hide all of your errors. Right. So usually, if you are asked to prepare the cash book, adjusted cash book, all of your errors rectified, as well as any information, if it is given by the banker, you will incorporate in your books. That will also be adjusted. Two things are going to be adjusted. One is your side error. Next one is you have not posted in your cash book because banker has not shown. If banker shown, then immediately correct it. Come on, tell me here. What about this one? Number 2 is all about what? Error. Isn't it? Number 2 is error. Will you tell that this error to your boss? Sir, while preparing the cash book, no. Instead of posting 47, posting the 47 in the credit side, posted here wrongly, sir. The next moment, the boss will, instead of posting the right person, I posted you here in the job. So you try to hide this. Hide this means you are going to rectify by correcting in your cash book. In your cash book before showing. And what about the bank charges? You don't know the bank charges, so you're not recorded. By getting the answer script of your friend, you can correct all these things. Like similarly, you are getting the pass sheet and verifying that this is posted by the banker, you are not posted, immediately post it. And dishonor, I am not sure with the dishonor. By seeing the passbook, I came to know one check got dishonored, so I correct it. Is that okay? And now, what about this scenario? Very interesting. Error from banker. This is the crucial point for you. What is this? Immediately, you will tell to the boss, sir, this bank is full, sir. This fellow made an error. So, highlight this. This will falls under BRS, right? Hope you will be now able to see which will come under BRS and which will not be shown in the BRS to the boss. See, in the very first case, this illustration. This illustration. BRS is okay. BRS is okay. Showing that overcast in the receipt side of the cash book. Okay. Showing the overcasting the receipt side of the cash book. Really what happens? Credibility of the employee will be lesser. Boss says, can't you add it total? Means can't you total it properly? That's how they will ask the question. So you immediately hide this. Oh my God, I correct here itself. So what will you do? You correct here itself. Am I right? Okay. Rewrite here 29,000. Rewrite here 29,000. As you are reducing 1,000, then this becomes 16,000. Will you correct this or not? Usually correct. Now you rectify this way. The opening rather than 17,000, it being 16,000 rupees. As this one is rectified, this total being only 1,400. Then also the statement will be different. So the errors are going to be hidden, as well as the error made by the banker will be shown perfectly in your BRS. That's the logic here. Using this logic, this will be the BRS item. What about the dishonor? You can record in your books. What about the undercasting? Also error. Error will be rectified. Sir, I made a mistake. You don't show. You hide this. So this will be. But what about this one? BRS item. BRS item. These two are BRS item. These two are check related. I have shown that value in the receipt side. Banker will show sometimes later. I have shown this 640 in the payment side. The banker will show sometimes later. Sometimes later. Hope so you could now understand. Any of this will be automatically corrected in due course, and this is the error to now complain about the banker. You got a chance to complain, right? So these things will be in the BRS. Rest of the things are unknowingly you will adjust in your cash book itself. The 1060 is the cash balance. So I am preparing the adjusted cash book starting with this balance 1060 balance brought down. Balance carried down in the credit side, shown in the debit side as balance brought down. Is that clear? Hope now you'll be able to understand. Now, what are the things that are going to be adjusted? How this is going to be adjusted? This 63 is undercashed, will be adjusted now. 63. By posting the 63 here, the undercasting the debit is rectified. Okay. Undercast. Now, what about this one? This is the wrong one. 47 is the wrong one. Should be posted the other side. Now I am rectifying. Now to remove this, post here, double value will be posted the other side. Creditors, receipt side and payment side. In creditors, 47 plus 47, how much? 94. How do I record this? To remove this 47 in the debit, I credit it. To show in the credit side, I have to show another 47 in the credit side. So 47 plus 47, 94 will be shown. And what about this one? Creditors. Direct posting. As now I got the passbook, I can record this comfortably. This creditors. What's that? Number 2. A check 47 issued to supply was entered by mistake as a receipt in the cash book. That one okay. 47 is okay. This is okay. Now let's go for the next one. What about the bank charges? Bank charges. As I now know, I can record this. Oh, they have debited 35 rupees. Okay, now I'll correct in my books. Okay, so 35 rupees will be the payment related to the bank charges. This one is also over. Dishonor. I'm not aware about this. By seeing the passbook, I came to know one dishonor is there. Immediately, I'll post that value here in the payment side. Dishonor. 81. Okay. So I have posted this one, this one, this one, this one. Only the 3 items. Only the 3 items. What are they? 6, 5, 7 are going to be shown in the BRS statement. Now come on. Find out the new balance here. 1123. 1123. What's the balance here? 913. Now start with balance as per cash book 913 debit balance. Now I'm going to show the BRS items. Add what? Credit side item. What are the credit side items are there? Check related. The value being 614. And minus debit item. What are they? One is check related. The value being 1542. Another one is bank's error. Bank's error. We are pretty happy to show this one to the management. Okay. 913 debit. I have to add this value. 614. Subtract this one. Come on. How much is that? 1034, 634. What is the ultimate value? 107 negative. Am I right? 107 negative. In case 107 negative, to convert that to positive, start with the debit, end with the debit. Start with cash book means end with passbook. Okay, passbook. Start with balance. In case passbook shows debit balance means it's not original balance you have favorably. It's nothing but overdraft. Overdraft as per passbook. So you have now hidden complete details here from the management. You show only this one. Sir, this is the BRS. So all the things you can correct by seeing the banker statement, as well as the error of yours also be rectified. Only the banker's error, check related pending will be shown in the BRS. Rest will be adjusted in the cash book itself. You incorporate in cash book itself. It is your exam sheet. Okay, in your exam sheet itself, by seeing your friend's mark sheet, answer sheet, you can incorporate all these things. These are the errors of your friends. You will not rectify. Hope you will be now able to understand the adjusted cash book. Come on, make a note of it. After completion, try to solve the fifth question. Question number 5. So what you have to do? So you have to start with rough work, cash book as well as passbook, receipt side, payment side, receipt side, payment side. So simple, so simple. Now come on. From the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement of Sri Krishnan as on 31st March. Balance as per passbook is 10,000 rupees. Balance as per passbook. Come on, join with me to solve this one. Should not wait for my presentation. You have to work along with me. Balance as per cash passbook should be what balance? Is it debit or credit? Credit. As this is being the credit, what you have to do? Add debit values and minus credit values, you will get balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book. Then ultimate value, if it is credit means it should be debit. Point number 1. Point number 2. Bank collected a check of rupees 500 on behalf of Sri Krishnan, but wrongly credited to Sri Krishnan's account, another customers. So in receipt side, we have posted the value here. And bank collected, but not posted in our book. They have posted the other account. He is also Mr. Krishnan. Okay, Sri Krishnan. So we are preparing for Krishnan, and another Krishnan is also there. Bank wrongly credited in another credit means Krishnan's account. They have multiple customers, right? One of the customers being this Krishnan, another customer's name also Krishnan. Rather than posting here, he has posted the other one. Anyhow, it's the error of there. But for me, this is recorded as 500 rupees only in the receipt side, not corresponding value in the passbook. It means there is no record in the passbook. Third one, bank recorded cash deposits of this 1,589 as this much. What happens here? Overcasting by how much? 9 rupees. Okay, in receipt side. Overcasting should be in which side? The same side. In the same side. Is that clear? Overcasting should be the same side. Now, withdrawal column of the passbook undercast by 100. Withdrawal column. So this is receipts and payments. Automatically this will be the receipts and payment. Payment will be the withdrawal column. Okay. In withdrawal column, 100 rupees undercast. Undercast should be posted on which side? The other side. This is withdrawal column. So you have to post the other side here. Fourth one. Undercast. Overcast in credit side. Undercast in debit side. The value being 100. Is that clear? Undercast should be posted on the other side. Overcast should be posted on the same side. Fifth one. The credit balance of 1500 as on page number 5 of the passbook was recorded on page number 6 as a debit balance. What does it mean? Passbook, the last page, the balance being 1500 credit. Transferred to the next side, in the debit side and posted as 1500. What does it mean? In credit side, 1500 is missing, means it is under casting light, and posted in the debit side 1500, which is not to be posted, wrongly posted in the debit side, seems to be overcasting light. So overcasting should be in the same side, undercasting should be in the other side. So it should also be debit, it should also be debit. So 3000 should be in the debit side. Okay. The value being 3000 as per the fifth one. Posting error. Posting error. Sixth one, the payment of check 350 was recorded twice in the passbook. Payment twice. Once it's okay. One more record is the wrong. So sixth one, check recorded twice. First one is okay. Second time recording is the wrong one. So 350. And the passbook showed a credit for check of rupees 1000 deposited by Sri Krishnan, another customer's bank. Another customer's deposit is posted as receipts of this Krishnan, also wrong. Also wrong, 1000 rupees. Okay. Posting error. Posting error. Actually, this 1000 rupees should be posted in some other Christian's account, but posted here wrongly. Okay. Now, total the debit value and credit values. What is the total of debit value? 3850. Total of credit value being 1109. So, debit should be added here. Value being 3850. Credit should be subtracted 1109. What is the ultimate value here? 12,741. Clear? Clear? How many of you completed this one? How many of you? Okay. What about the others? BRS seems to be more tricky topic, like seems to be easy, but the terms coined, may usually confuse you. Once I address the commerce teachers in a forum, the demand from the commerce teacher is to teach this topic, BRS, commerce teachers. Presentations also available, I think so. A small presentation I made for the commerce teachers. I think it's still available with me. Let's see that presentation. The presentation I made it for the commerce teachers. Yes. This is what about the presentation I made for commerce teachers. Okay. Okay. So I explained all these things. For the commerce teacher, I made a presentation, PPT presentation. See the illustration. Referring each and every point what I teach you. These are the matching and these are the non-matching items. Non-matching items. And last 10th one being the undercasting, and the format is given here. Okay. So all the 10 items are completed. Then the structure, rough BRS. Okay. Clear. What to do? With starting with the debit, you have to add credit balance and subtract. You have to subtract debit balance. Okay. So then you will get the passbook balance. And then if you start with the passbook balance and ending with the cash book balance, again, you need to add the plus or minus for what? The opposite side, and same side should be subtracted. So you'll get the cash book balance. Okay, so now the reasons are listed here. These two are related to the check. These two are for the bank debits and credit. This one for the standing instruction receipts and payment. 10th one is the error. And how the statement should be, bank reconciliation statement. So this is how I prepared the slides for the teacher's presentation. Okay. You may ask, sir, why don't you teach this way, sir? The reason is I want to write it down in the note so you will be understanding how to write. This seems to be very comfortable for me. Just pressing the key, I'll get the answer. So for all the questions I agree. So it's for the Commerce Teachers Association. The programmers are organized earlier. Okay, all the things are done this way only. Okay, it's pretty simple. Okay, all the videos are here. But anyhow, while writing, you need to write how to prepare in a rough manner, as means scribbling in your note. I want to give that feel. That's why I'm writing here. Okay, come on, let's move on to the next one. Question number 6. Question number 6. Join with me to solve this one. Cash book and passbook. Okay. On November 30, 24, the passbook of Mr. Anit Kumar, a trader, showed a debit balance of rupees 20,000. Passbook showed debit balance. What does it mean? Overdraft as per passbook. Value being 20,000 rupees. If passbook shows debit, means it's an overdraft. So you have to add the credit balance and subtract the debit balance. So you'll get the other balance value. The passbook balance was different for the following reasons from the cash book balance. Number 1, Mr. Anit Kumar deposited a check. So this is receipts and payment. This is receipt and this is payment. Anit Kumar deposited a check for collection 1,000 on this date and made entry in cash book, appears in the passbook only later date. So we supposed to prepare on which date? 30th November. So the collection happened later, but we have already posted 5,000 rupees on 5th October itself. Okay. So in receipt side, number 1, check related, the value being 10,000. Okay. But anyhow, it is going to be posted in the passbook only in the next period. So it seems to be mismatching correctly. What value I had to take, sir? Is that it's 1,000 or 990? Only 1,000. Because I have posted 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees. I have posted 1,000 rupees. Sorry, this is 1,000. Banker has not posted at all. Maybe posted in the next period as 990. It's not a problem for me. You have to show only 1,000 rupees. Only 1,000 rupees. Now, what about the next one? Check issued to parties but not presented for payment till the last date. These are the 3 items. Check issued, payment side, but not recorded in the passbook's payment side. Add up these 3 and tell me the value. Come on. 2,260. And third, check deposited for collection but not collected till this date. How many? How many checks? 2 checks. Okay, we have shown that in the receipt side but not collected. What's the value? Come on, add up these two. 9,170. Fourth one, interest on investments collected by the bankers 955 entered in the cash book on 4/12. Banker has recorded within the year end, but we know only on 4th December and we recorded only 4th December. On the date of reconciliation, it is not recorded in the cash book. So it is recorded only in the passbook for interest receipts, value being 955, not shown in the receipt side of the cash book. Fifth one, bank charges 90 dated on this, not entered in the cash book. So there's a payment in the passbook, bank charges, the value being 90, not shown here. Sixth one, bankers have made mistake in balancing by showing debit balance in excess by 1,000 on this date, which was rectified in bank passbook later on. Anyhow, finish of rectification, but as such now, as on the date of verification, there's an excess value in the debit side by the banker. Debit side excess means overcasting. Which side? Debit side. In case of overcasting, it should be posted which side? The same side. So you have to post that 1,000 rupees here itself. So 1,000. The date being This is nothing but overcasting. Now add up the debit values. What's the total of debit values? 11,260. Credit value being 3,215. So add the credit value 3,215 and subtract the debit value. Debit value being 11,260. What is the ultimate value you are getting? 11,955. Starting with the debit, ending with credit, and passbook balance becomes cash book balance. OD remains OD itself. OD remains OD itself, right? Shall we move on to the next one? Clear? Question number 7. Online students, come on, text me. You can try the 7th one. Others, make it faster. Make it faster. All the concepts are over. Hereafter, we try few more illustrations. 7, 8, 9, 3 illustration and the second illustration left to be solved. Okay, only 4 illustrations. We'll finish up a bit faster. I didn't get any message from online students. Come on, respond me. Question number 7. From the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement. Arrive at the balance as per cash book. So we have been given the balance as per passbook. So balance as per passbook. Balance as per passbook. The value being 9,700. What balance is this? Credit balance. So you have to add debit minus credit, then automatically you will get balance as per cash book. You have to note these things. If we start with credit, usually we end with debit. Okay, these are the points you have to note it down. Now cash book as well as passbook. Working note. Check issued on this date but presented only in the next date. Okay, after the reconciliation date. Receipts, payment, receipts and payment. Check issued in payment side. I post the value 19,000 related to the check. Third, check deposited in the bank on the last date of the reconciliation date or one day earlier, but credited only after the reconciliation date. So third one, check related, the value being 10,000, not posted in the receipt side of the passbook. Fourth, bank deposited bank charges, but not it recorded in cash book. debited bank charges. So debited here, fourth one, for the bank charges. This value being 250. Dividend on shares collected and credited by the banker. So fifth one, dividend collected and credited without our knowledge. Without our knowledge. Come on, finish up telling this. The debit side total minus 1050. If you get the value minus, what you have to do? To cancel the minus, the debit will be converted into credit. So, in cash book, credit means automatically it is not balance, it is overdraft. That's how you have to restate. For this purpose only, this illustration is I added that passbook showed favorable balance, and in case of cash book, it showed the overdraft balance. How to solve such an illustration? Only 4 adjustments. Only 4 adjustments, not beyond that. Seventh one. Clear? Now, according to cash book of A, there was a bank balance of rupees 1050 in favor on 30th June 24, his business bank account. So, then this is debit balance. However, according to the bank statement, A's business account was overdrawn 3,600. This is overdrawn. So, in bank statement, 3,600 overdrawn means debit balance. Cash book also has debit balance. Passbook also has debit balance. You are asked to make appropriate adjustment in cash book. It means you have to prepare adjusted cash book. Then you can prepare the reconciliation statement. Okay. Now, on scrutiny, you find that receipt column. So, we'll start with the cash book as well as passbook. Receipt side, payment side, receipt side, payment side. The receipt column of cash book has been over added by 1100. Receipt side overcast. So A being overcast. How much? 1100. Okay. Check drawn and entered in the cash book in June 2024 amounting 1,670 were not presented until July. Check drawn. So we have drawn on somebody else. Otherwise, check payment 1,670 but not posted in the passbook. Discount received from the supplier 100 was not entered in the cash book. Okay, discount received from supplier. So we have not recorded that in the cash book. Now what happens? While making the payment, we missed to record this. So you may show a bit higher overcasting like, so you have to post this value here. How much is that? 100 rupees. 100 rupees. Is that okay? This 100 rupees, okay. Not entered in cash book. Now, should be here. C, discount. How this could be? See here, cash book and passbook. Receipts and payment. Receipts and payment. Probably to a supplier we have to pay 1,100. Wait. Which one? Yeah, balance 1,000 is real payment. Okay, real payment. In your cash book, in the payment side, you have shown this as 1,100. For whom? Payment to the creditors. In passbook, the payment to the creditors being only 1,000 rupees. Am I right? What's the real journal entry? Creditors account debit 1,100 to bank 1,000 to discount receipt 100. So banker has properly recorded as 1,000, but in cash book they have not shown it properly. Directly the bank and discount receipt put together 1,100 is shown here. So on cancelling, you know that 100 rupees shown higher in the payment side. 100 rupees higher in the payment side. Is that clear? That's how you can understand the logic. I have recorded as 1,100 in the payment side. In passbook, I have recorded as 1,000. Mutual cancellation ends with 100 rupees higher in the payment side of the cash book only. Payment side of the cash book only. Is that clear? So I just post that value as overcasting like in the same side. It's missing. It is missing. Is that clear? Now, now A, B, C. B. An amount of 750 paid directly into A's account by a customer not entered. So directly a customer paid in our bank account appears in the receipt side of the passbook only, not in cash book. Not in cash book. A check payment of Rs 1,230 in April 24 has been entered in the cash book 1,320. Check. The payment of check 1,230 wrongly recorded as 1,320. It means 90 rupees you have posted higher in the payment side. E. Okay. Error. How much? 90 rupees posted higher value in the credit side. Am I right? 90 rupees higher. If the bank had charged the business account with a check for rupees 2,200 in February 24, which should have been passed through A's private account. See, A has two accounts. One is personal account, another one is business account. He made 2,200 rupees payment to be released from A's personal account. Rather than debiting to the personal account, they have debited to the business account. So it may be appearing only in the payment side of the passbook. It's an error from the banker side. F. Error in the banker side. Clear. So I too have two accounts in the IDBI bank. One is for my personal account, another one is for Singar Academy. Okay, when I purchase the materials, notes, books and other things for distributing to the students, I usually issue the check for payment from the Singar Academy's account. And if I want to purchase something for my daughter, I just use the IDBI personal account. So I issue the check. The banker knows that both are my account and they directly debited in my business account. It's my personal expenses, but they have charged in this bank account. So in passbook, they have charged in the business account. In cash book, not recorded at all. In cash book, not recorded at all. Is that clear? This is the error of the banker side. The next one, G. Bank charges 80, 100 on this date had not been entered in the cash book. So there's a charges. Value being 80 plus 100, 180. You can sum these two values. F. Checks to the value 3,780 received from customer were recorded in cash book on this date but not recorded in the bank. So receipt side. H. Related to the check. The value being 3,780. Hope now you'll be able to understand all these values here. Now what I have to do? I have to prepare adjusted cash book. In adjusted cash book, what is the opening value? 1,050 debit is the opening value. Opening balance, OB. Now, what are the things are going to be adjusted here? Leaving the check related as well as the bank error. Rest of the things are going to be incorporated here itself. What are they? Overcasting, discount error, our side error. These two, H and B are check related, will not be incorporated in the adjusted cash book. Here, bank's error will not be recorded, and debtors, where debtors directly deposited in our bank account. I am not aware about that, so I am not posted. Once I get the information from the banker, I can incorporate. As well as bank charges, by seeing the bank statement, I can easily find that this amount is going to be paid. So only the ticked items are going to be posted in the adjusted cash book, leaving the check related transactions as well as the error of the banker. Rest of the things are posted here itself, right? Now, overcasting. So 1,100 rupees overcasted in the debit side. To reduce the overcasting in the debit side, it should be now posted in the other side, credit side. Now it's a rectification. To cancel that, it should be posted the other side. Overcasting 1,100. And what about this one? Discount not recorded, means not recorded or omitted to be shown. Because of this one, the payment value is higher by 100. To reduce that, you have to post that in the other side. So discount posted in the other side. And error, overcasting in the credit side, to be rectified by posting that same in the opposite side. So here error rectified 90. And apart from that, debtors direct payment will be posted in the receipt side of the adjusted cash book 750. And bank charges is the expenses should be posted on the payment side. So charges here. This value being 180. By telling this, you will now get the closing balance. Come on, what's the value? 1990. 1990. Closing balance being 710. Am I right? Now we can prepare the BRS. In BRS, opening cash balance. How much? 910. The closing what you get is nothing but opening cash balance appearing in the debit side. Add debit item minus credit item, you will get balance as per passbook. If I start with the debit, ends with credit. Now, total the debit value and credit value only for the unadjusted items. What are the unadjusted items are there? These two. Here, this one. So here, 3,000, 2,200 plus 3,780. How much is that? 5,980. Here, 1,670. What about the rest of the items, sir? We are already adjusted in the adjusted cash book itself. No need to show that in the BRS. So the debit value 5,980 should be added. And we started with the debit, no. So credit should be added, sorry. Okay. Credit should be added. Debit should be subtracted. So debit value here being 5,980. Credit value being 1,670. So with that 710, you add 1,670, subtract 5,980. The ultimate value being 3,600. Negative. To make the negative positive, you change the credit into debit and balance. As per the passbook, debit means it's nothing but overdraft. Okay, so we got this value. We got this value. Is that clear? According to Manmohan's cash book, there was a balance of rupees 3,000 overdrawn on this date in his number one bank account. Probably he may have one or two accounts here. So number one, number two, like. So overdraft as per cash book. If it is being overdraft as per cash book, what balance is this? Credit or debit? Credit balance. So you have to add the debit and subtract the credit. So ultimately you will get overdraft as per passbook, starting with credit means ending with debit in general. So for working note, cash book as well as passbook. To show the appropriate adjustments to be made in cash book. So you have to prepare adjusted cash book also. Adjusted cash book. So in adjusted cash book, we'll start with this value. Opening balance 3000. So I cannot post this value now. Okay. I had to wait it to be posted. Clear. Receipt side and payment side. Receipt side and payment side. Check drawn amounting to rupees 5000 had not been presented. So we have drawn the check, but not presented means not recorded in the cash passbook. Check 2500 entered in the cash book as paid into bank and not been cleared. So we have shown in the receipt side of cash book, but not encashed by the banker. Not shown in the bank passbook. Check of 1200 drawn on his number 1 account has been charged by the bank to his number 2 account. So we have drawn a check for the number 1 account. Banker has not posted. So this undercasting. So what we have done? Hope something is missed, so I may cover up those points here. Point number 1 completed, point number 2 completed, point number 3, 1200 drawn on his number 1 account has been charged by his banker on number 2. So in this case, we have posted here but not posted here in passbook because it's all about number 1 account. Fourth one, the payment side of cash book had been undercashed, payment side. Undercash should be posted the other side. So in receipt side, we have posted that value. And dividend 400 recorded only in the banker's passbook. Bank charges 300 rupees only in the passbook payment side. And check 500 dishonored will be available only in the passbook. And bank charges 10 rupees available only in the passbook. Now this undercast is rectified by posting the other side, that these two ticked item will be coming in the BRS, the others are going to be adjusted in the adjusted cash book itself. What about this check, sir? This will be part of BRS item. BRS item, banker's error. We have done properly. Okay, 1200 is a banker's error. Bank charges, I have to now post that in the payment side. Bank charges 300 plus 10, 310. 310. And dishonor will also be posted here in payment side, 500. Dividend receipts should be in the receipt side. After verification of past it, I have just posted that one also here, 400 rupees. Now, leaving this, the items to be transferable to the BRS statement being check related and banker's error. 1 and 2 are related to the check and 3 is related to banker's error. So only the banker's errors and check related transactions are shown in the BRS. By tallying this, come on, what is the new balance you will be getting? Closing balance 4110. So we'll start with 4110. The balance is in the credit side, so credit balance, overdraft. Then definitely the closing balance should be the debit side. Okay. Now, total the debit side value. Debit side value being only 2500. Total the credit side value. So we have two items. The total being 6700. 6200. So debit side value should be added 2500. Credit side value 6200 should be minus deductible item minus 6200. Then what is the ultimate value you are getting? 410 positive. Positive means if I start with cash book balance and it will be passbook balance. If it is being the credit, it is debit. If it is being the overdraft, and it should also be overdraft. Is that clear? Is it positive or negative? 410. Positive only, right? Yeah. Then it is overdraft only. Clear? Hope now you'll be able to understand the question number 9. Now, try to solve the question number 2. Don't refer the answer, try to solve the question number 2. Finish up. So, question number 2. From the extracts of cash book, bank column and passbook of Mr. Singer, prepare a BRS on 30th June 2024. So, the balance as per cash book being 7,300. So, open the cash book as well as passbook and BRS. Opening balance or balance as per cash book 7,300. So the value being debit balance. So what you have to do? Add the credit balance, subtract the debit balance, you get the balance as per passbook. As we start with debit, ends with credit balance. Now, how do we solve this? How do you solve this? Cash book is for June 24. Passbook for the month of July, next month. Then this is being the balance as per 30th June 24. On the date, the balance being 4,200. So this is what about the balance as per cash book, 4,200 being balance as per passbook. Clear? Balance as per passbook. So you have not been given the June month's passbook balance. You have been given the July month's passbook balance. So this is nothing but the balance as per 30th June 24. After adding all these things and subtracting, the value what you get is nothing but 31st July 24th balance. Balance for 31st July 24. How can I now proceed? Here Syam Sundar in debit side, not appearing in the credit side. What does it mean? This may be received in the same year itself, not reason for the disagreement. In this earlier case, if you have the value here as well as here, what does it mean? Maybe agreeing, not reason for the disagreement. But this 3,000 not appearing here, this may be collected and shown as a receipt in the next month's passbook. Am I right? Next month's passbook. In this month, it is not showing. So instead of giving this detail, if you are being given the next month's passbook, this 3,000 may be appearing. It means in the next month's passbook, anything matching remains unmatched under disagreement reason in the current year. So here you see, Sudhakar 800 not appearing here, means it might have been collected in the same period itself. Hari Krishna 1400 not appearing here, may be collected in the same period. Fani 1350 not appearing here, may be assumed to be collected in the same period. Radha Shyam matching here. What does it mean? Not collected in June, collected in July. So this is the first reason for the disagreement. Ilavappan also here. Okay. Also one more reason. Dandabani is also here. Also a reason. Those things are matching, as this is for the June month, this is the July month. Matching items are recorded in June itself in cash book, not recorded in June month passbook value. So those are the reasons for the disagreement. Similarly, Raja money not parallelly available in the debit side, not a reason for disagreement. Rama Sharma not available here. Okay. Gopinath not available here. Drawings not available here. New venture limited. Yeah, it's shown here. Maybe a reason for the disagreement. Yelumalai 2200 may be the reason for the disagreement. Hope now you'll be able to understand the reasons for the disagreements first of all. Now post all those things. What are they? We have three items: receipts and payment, and receipts and payment. In the receipt side, Radha Shyam check 2100, Ilavappan check 3400, check related. One is New Venture Limited, the value being 1800, and Yelumalai 2200. So no parallel transactions here. Now add the total of the debit side value. Come on, 7100. Am I right? Debit side total being 7100, credit side value being 4000 rupees. Now 7100 debit should be subtracted and 4000 credit should be added here. So with the 7300, if I add 4000 and subtract 7200, what's the final value? You'll be getting 4200. 7200 debit should be subtracted. 7100, sorry, this is 7100. Okay. Debit should be subtracted, which is 7100. Credit value 4000 should be added, so I added. So the ultimate balance as per the passbook is 4200, which is given here. The opening balance in passbook on 1st July is nothing but the closing balance on 30th June. Is that okay? I am comparing these two values only. So one of the interesting illustrations, and if you keep the old ideas in your mind and solve the illustration, you will get 0 only. So you have to be double cautious in solving these kinds of illustration. How many of you tried wrongly the very first? Huh? How many of you? How many of you guessed this? At least. So you guessed. Okay, few of you guessed. So such a case you have to be double cautious. Okay.